Sorry about that, y'all. It's your boy Jet, Kamikaze, here again for Poor Decisions Podcast, episode 14, with my lovely and handsome, wonderful co host, True 55,
I'm only half handsome.
Young Rango, and the boy Shactus.
Going on?
Okay, per usual, gentlemen, I know I just asked y'all, but I want to ask y'all guys again. What y'all drinking tonight?
Shaq, would you like to start?
Yeah, just some nice water, room temp, beautiful.
Dis- Disappointment. And Kevin's even here.
Yeah,
Well, he should have been here when I wasn't drinking water. That's his fault.
even the
Shame.
Zaza.
Shame. Well,
Shame.
I am drinking uh a Pinot Noir. It's the from Prophecy. That's the company's name or vineyard's name. But yeah, Pinot Noir for me.
Okay.
And Judging Shaq.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
That's fine.
Uh,
I'm enjoying my water.
it's alright, man. I
I
am
can't let
drinking.
I
You
can't
what?
let Barry be more. I said I can't let Barry be more in shape than me. So
Bears in
it
more
is what
shape
it
than
is, bro.
all of us.
I was
That's it,
like,
and that's why I'm drinking as well.
yeah, I'm gonna have to take him down and sleep. I can't directly attack him anymore. He was already
It's
dangerous.
it's it's on site, and it's gonna be a bad look if it's on site and I lose. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, if you get put in another headlock, I ain't saving you this time.
Oh man. Whew. Well, I am drinking some apple whiskey with some OJ.
Ooh.
So it's pretty delicious over here, you know. But if we need to do shots, I got that my tequila. Ooh, ooh. Let me take a swig real quick because I jumbled all of that up.
Starting off strong.
Woo! Oh, yeah. But if we doing shots, I still got a little bit of tequila left. Hmm.
I'll save
So,
it until after the podcast.
man, we'll see. I'm gonna hop right off. Look, it's over. No.
Button press. But yeah,
Yeah. So, y'all guys having a good day, good week. Looking forward to the weekend.
I've been stuck in training all week, so I'm kind of over it, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
um, I don't know what's going on this weekend. To be honest with you.
And the only thing that I hope, I don't know. I just hope for good weather. It's been raining off and on too much.
It should be getting better soon because it's almost out of summer, and Florida summer is where it rains every like 2 hours.
Yep. Let's see. We're gonna put some of this on for now. We gonna skip past most of this. I mean, you got wax.
Yeah, that never happened. We just won.
Bruh.
We just won. I don't know
We
what you're talking
got.
about.
I'm
All
gonna
it
skip.
was us winning.
I'm just gonna skip all of that, and we're gonna. There he goes. See, shout out to young Crafty Tanuki. If you're out there somewhere, I greatly appreciate your help. All right, y'all can watch some good gameplay because we murdered. And on some Pokemon, did y'all check out that Pokemon Presents on the 18th last week?
I did. It was cool.
I think I watched it. Yeah, I watched it. I think I watched it live actually.
I
Yeah.
did not because it was early in the morning. I had training again. I've literally had training. No, that was last Wednesday. No, I had planning on Wednesday, but it was whenever the thing was. So couldn't watch it live. So during my break, I was able to watch it.
Yeah. I hopefully they ain't out there listening to me, but I had to sneak off and do some filing at the same time I had put that thing on. Coaching.
Chris went to the shadow realm real quick to watch it and came
You right, bro.
back.
What you doing, Chris? I was over there putting up files,
Mhm.
watching these new drops. Nah, but overall, I thought it was a pretty interesting little thing they did. They showed us the my dumb butt press on the wrong computer.
Should have been Shining
Uh,
Pearl
yeah, it was Pearl and Diamond.
Radiant. Yeah,
Yeah,
Shining Pearl, Radiant Diamond, and then they also showed Arceus. They showed the Blissey update, and I don't remember the last thing.
it was a Blissey update. They had what the two
Thing?
other Pokemon
Oh, they showed Mamoswine and Sylveon.
and
Mhm.
Sylveon. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the Sylveon because I do love Eevees. They're great.
I so I knew about Sylveon because there's already been some leaks about her. H- We're gonna say her. Um, but yeah, the Mamoswine one was new. The only one I knew was Bidoof is
Yeah,
supposed to be coming at some point, but I guess he's not one of the next ones. I was just annoyed that, when they said Blissy's the next character, I was like, but where's Blastoids? But it's
bruh.
okay. Blastoids is coming next week, so I'm
That
happy
but
again.
that was still dumb because like, come on, what about Blastoise? Like I was like,
Yeah,
nah, we just gonna let that slide.
right. It was so annoying. I was upset, but it's okay. Blastoise is back. He'll be here next week. I'm a happy camper again.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to scoop that up
Crap,
too.
that is next week. I didn't realize. Damn,
Yeah,
we're already in
it's
September. That's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Next
Football is
Wednesday.
here.
So yeah,
But what are
it
y'all's
comes out
thoughts
on
on Arceus as a whole?
Arceus looks cool. I like the Hisoan character or the Hisoan versions of Pokemon. I don't know half of them. I know what Stantler is. So,
So
yeah, I
yeah,
got one. The
well
rest of
that new thing is a new Pokemon too, because Stantler doesn't
yeah,
have an evolution until now.
yeah, it's the evolution of Stantler, but I kind of but at least I know what the pre-evolution was.
Yeah,
Like Bravadeer, I was like, I don't know what that is. Whatever that thing they're riding in the water, I don't know what that is. I know
bro.
what Growlithe is.
Bruh, so that shit funny as hell. Somebody was talking about that shit. They was like, yo, bro, so that thing is like the evolution of a whole bunch of fish that have died. That's
That
the
died. Yeah,
that's the accumulation of their souls. Like, bro, what the fuck?
yeah. I was like, damn, that's dark, bro. But
Kids
yeah,
don't
so
kids don't be
that
thinking
one,
about that shit.
and then the Growlithe, I'm kind
Bruh.
of excited to see what Hisoan Arcanine's gonna look like.
Bruh, yes. That's exactly what I was thinking. Cause
So yeah, I'm kind of hyped for that. Everything else I was like, that's neat. I mean, it's still kind of just basic Pokemon. It's just now the Pokemon can run up on you,
bruh.
and if you don't got a Pokemon, then you just lose. But it's not really changing too much, but it does look neat, so I'll give him
Yeah.
that.
It's
Well,
different.
I mean, it's not really like when you say basic Pokemon, you mean like just the like mechanics of it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you're still turn-based thing. The only difference is it looks like I don't know. I don't remember if it actually goes into um a fight sequence or if it's just actually just straight open world. So you just go into it.
It looks from what I've seen like it's just open world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Um,
that's like the one thing I was like, Are you gonna be able, like, if you start a fight with a Pokemon, is another Pokemon be able to come in, or do you actually go into like a separate fight screen or whatever?
Oh, I see
But
what you mean. I don't think it'll let you like just like have two pop up.
yeah, well, I mean, but there will be like multiple in the same area. It's just so that was something I was like, look, that was like one of the things I don't fully remember. But besides that, I mean, it's the only real difference is now if you don't have a Pokemon, they can murk you.
Yeah.
Everything else is essentially the same.
I think I'm kind of leaning towards not getting it at launch.
I mean, I don't really get most games at launch. Like, I think the
But
last,
like I might not get it at all to be honest with you.
oh,
You can.
It
I
depends.
It's alright,
I
bro.
probably
You can just watch me play it. I'll stream it for you.
Just because like I don't know. I don't like I like the idea of a Pokemon RPG. I just don't think
I mean,
it's for me. Like there's not gonna be any battles. Like I'm not gonna be able to go online and battle anyone, I don't think. But it looks like it's gonna be purely single player. There's no trainer battles or anything.
they'll probably have trainer battles at some point added in. Like right now, it's obviously it's just pre-release and stuff, so they're not gonna talk about full
Well,
stuff. But
I don't know if they're going to because the whole like story is essentially you're like the first trainer, like you're like the first one of the first people to ever like tame Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's not
but
like the world is rampant with trainers. So I don't know if there's really going to be many like trainer battles.
I
And
so
then like it again, it's going to be purely single player. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
I think they'll probably add it at some point, even if it's not a feature at the beginning of the game. Because it is a quote unquote mainline Pokemon game. They probably will have trainer battles in it at some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Because it's they're gonna be able to use new Hisoan Pokemon. They're gonna want to have new Hisoan Pokemon show up in
Other stuff.
um, competitive like games because that's where a lot
Yeah.
of people go and watch stuff. So
But so
they're
what
gonna
they'll
have
probably do, is just make it transferable through home, so you can just take the Pokemon from this game, transfer it through home to your Diamond or Pearl.
hmm,
That's
maybe.
probably what they'll end up doing.
That is also a possibility. But yeah, there has to be some way that, his Hisoan Brigadier shows up in some Pokemon tournament somewhere. So yeah, I I think they're gonna outside of Pokemon Go, because they're gonna obviously have some type of Pokemon Go event when Arceus comes out. That's like super obvious. But yeah.
Yeah.
It would be cool if they put one of the Hisoan Pokemon in Unite, kind of like what they did with
Bruh.
Zeraora, where it's just a free Pokemon for the launch of the game.
Yeah.
They'll
I think that'd be
probably,
pretty cool.
Be
I
busted.
was gonna say they'll probably do a regular Pokemon and use one of like the skins,
Hmm.
if I had to guess.
And they should release more skins. They suck. But anyways.
Well, they have a lot of skins coming on the way. They're just releasing them in shorter increments, so there'll probably be a couple that come out with Blastoids.
Yeah. But yeah. I'll probably cop Arceus. Oh shit.
Pearl and Diamond, I don't
Lost.
really care about. It's just a remake of the game on the Switch.
Yeah. But I actually enjoyed that game for when I played it. I probably
I
will
mean,
get it too.
it looks nice. I don't know. I just stopped caring about a lot of the Pokemon games
I would
after
say
like
this
Ruby and
one
Sapphire.
this one was pretty hard. It was pretty it was better than Ruby and Sapphire, I would say.
Hmm.
And then there was a few that were just horrible, and I didn't really play them.
Strugs.
Yeah, but yeah, they revamped this other game, Pokemon Cafe Remix. That's kind of funny, and it's two
Don't
year,
know what that. Yeah,
bruh.
don't know what that game is. And then is Pokemon Masters? Is that like a mobile game? Cause
Yeah,
I have no idea what that was. I was just guessing.
Yeah, it's a mobile game. It's actually kind of it's it's basically you get different characters, and each character has their own
Your own
Pokemon. So
Pokemon.
yeah, so basically, you're the main character that has Pikachu, and it's another type of you know X beats Y, Y beats Z, Z beats X game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you basically build a team of characters. It's
So, so a standard gotcha game, but with Pokemon.
yep.
Neat. I play
Hmm.
enough gotcha games already.
Yep. Pokemon Go's fifth anniversary.
It's crazy that that's been that long.
It has been, bro. I remember day
Do
one.
either y'all, do either y'all play that still?
No. The only person I know who really still plays it is Kevin. Well, that's not true. Kevin and a couple other people. But like Kevin was the only person I know who like took it like semi-serious since he actually went into tournaments. Everybody
Hey,
else I know just plays it like casually here and there. Probably would still play it if it wasn't for the fact that I forgot my login and when I switched phones and I just stopped caring after a while.
hmm. Yeah, I open it up every now and then. Uh, Sometimes I'll just catch a few things, but I have a little Pokeball that when I would take on long walks, it would do all the work for me, so I didn't have to worry about being on my phone. I would just
Oh,
jog down Gainesville. It would just automatically catch stuff, all that shit for me. And it
nah.
gave me a Mew, so I was like hella geek.
Oh, well, I haven't used. I literally got a longboard to play Pokemon. Well, not to play Pokemon Go, but like I would like go out like every night or every other night, like on a longboard trip. Like that was like a 2 mile trail. Just catch everything and then come back home. Shit was sick. But I rarely use my longboard anymore. I
Yeah,
probably
I haven't
need
used
to.
mine for a
It's fun.
while.
You have a longboard?
I have a longboard and a penny board.
Oh, did not know that.
That's like you have to have one at UCF.
Mm. That I mean, that's the first time I rode a longboard was at UCF, and I was like, "This is fun. I want one." So I bought one.
Yeah, but that's how I got to class.
Mm. Chris, you should get a longboard. We should all go longboarding together.
It sounds dangerous, but let's do it. Like yeah, I was just going like all those black guys on longboards. What are they doing? I don't know. Like bro, this sounds like an interesting time. Let's do it.
Just get a super long one, like something over 40 inches. That's the easiest to learn on.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think mine's 39, if I remember
I think my
correctly.
longboard's 33, and the penny boards are like
5.
20. Yeah, it's short as fuck. Might not even be 20. Yeah, it's not 20. I think it's 12, 12 or 13, something like that.
Yeah, I was about to
Like
say, cause like,
1 foot fits on it.
'cause isn't like a standard board like 24?
Uh, 22, somewhere 22, 24, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the penny is probably about like 13.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think I got it. I got that when Tom was working at Zoomies. He got me a
Oh,
discount.
that shit could probably cost you like $5.
Um, I think there are 100, and he got it for me for like 50 or 60 or something.
Bro, for a thing that's literally the size of my foot, like
I
it's
think
literally less than it's literally smaller than my shoe,
yeah, but you're still paying for the truck's bearings and stuff. So
I
the
guess.
board is always the cheapest part.
Yeah, yeah. Did y'all did y'all see the thing about Fortnite copying Among Us with the imposter?
Yeah, so I didn't see any gameplay of it, but I literally saw that the devs for Among Us were pissed. Like they said it was like a direct copy. They didn't really change anything except the fact that, they're, you know, Fortnite characters instead of Among Us characters. Like they even call like a lot of the things the same thing. Just like, dog, like how do you even be that lazy? But yeah, so I saw that the uh oh, and even the map layout is supposedly like like not completely identical, but like very fucking similar. Like they did nothing. So, it's just, not, Fortnite stealing shit once again
Bruh.
and making money off of it.
Yeah,
I didn't
making
even know people
money.
were still playing Fortnite. That's crazy.
Bro, what do you mean you don't know people are still playing Fortnite? I could literally look up Fortnite right now and it probably has more viewers than
No, probably. I don't,
everything.
I'm not. I don't know. That's. Oh, I just how people
You,
move to Valorant.
I was gonna say you probably don't know anybody on your friends list that plays.
I
So
Uh,
mean, I don't even
there's
know anyone on my friends list at this point, to be honest with you. But
I have friends. What are those?
oh man,
Here, let me look to see what their current list is. Also, take this picture because that's funny. Uh, let's look see what Fortnite is. Cause yeah, I only have like I follow like a few people who like play Fortnite, but I don't give a flying shit about Fortnite. So I usually, anytime I see them playing Fortnite, I usually go watch somebody else.
yeah, I don't. I was never a Fortnite fan, but
Fortnite has 140K viewers right now.
true.
So yeah, still doing good. Ooh, let's see how that compares to Pokemon Unite. Sorry, you guys
It's
can keep
probably
going.
like 20 something thousand or 14.
I'll let you know in a second.
Bet a shot on it, Shaq. You gotta take a shot. If I'm within 5,000
What
of
did you
what?
say, Chris?
of the number, if I'm in 5,000 of the number, you gotta take a shot,
Of water? Sure. Yeah, I got.
bruh. Come on, put a shot on it, bro. I put a double on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the Double.
All
The
right. If you're within 5,000 of the number for what game?
Yeah, bruh.
so wait, what did you
Huh?
say
What?
Pokemon Unite is?
I said Pokemon Unite is probably like 14,000.
And you guys are putting a shot on it?
I mean, I didn't say that, but
I'll
we
take that
can.
as a yes, Mr. Weasel.
Okay.
Um, Pokemon Unite is at 5.7K. So
Damn, Chris, that's
Woo.
Chris
crazy, bro. That's
loses.
tragic, bro. I tried to tell
Dang.
you not to make the deal, bro. I said, no.
Dang. It's alright, bro. I like living on the edge.
You know what? It was worth it.
It
I
was.
would have done this. I would have if it wasn't for the fact that I actually saw the number. I would have guessed the number too. But I probably would have said about 9,000. But crazy thing, Fall Guys is at 22,000,
Hey,
which I was like, wow, that's high. But there's probably a tournament or something happening. But
but who knows?
random thing.
Um, hmm. What is next? What is next? Uh, it must have been after someone said something. Should all games have easy mode?
Oh, okay. I can kind of talk about this. So, there's this girl who made a YouTube or not a YouTube
A
video, like a
TikTok?
It
Twitter
was a it
clip.
was a TikTok.
TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, the redhead girl.
Yeah.
She she's essentially saying that all girl or blah, all games should have an easy mode.
Yeah.
And I was listening to that and I'm just like, okay, so I understand her argument, but I also disagree with her argument. So, to me, I don't think all games should have an easy mode. I think all story-driven games, such as like Uncharted, RPGs, all those can have easy mode. Like, no one really cares. Like,
Yeah,
you play the game to have fun. And also, most of the times, those games, like, it helps with speedruns and stuff. And speedruns is when you get to see all the cool glitches stuff.
yeah,
So, but like, platformers that are meant to be difficult, um, soul-like games, and like, fighting games, like those you don't get an easy mode for those games. Like, that's dumb. So yeah, I think well, I don't think. I disagree with the fact that all games should have an easy mode. And if you're just bad at the game, there's this amazing thing called YouTube. So, mm, cause
Yeah, but I think some people, like her argument was that she likes video games, and I think what she was getting at is she likes the story element,
mhm,
but she's genuinely just not good at video games. And there's people that no matter how, I mean, like you said, you can watch it on YouTube, but I feel like doing that's different than actually experiencing it yourself.
yeah,
Um, so I don't mind. I don't mind story driven stuff having an easy mode. I mean, it's not affecting anyone in a negative way. Like it's you
yeah,
buy the game, play it how you want to play it. So I don't see what the issue would be in having easy mode. Like you said, yeah, some games can't. Like
mhm,
fighting game, even fighting games can have an easy mode. You just have like an easier computer difficulty. I feel like a lot of them do have that.
Well, I mean,
Um,
yeah, but I mean, when you play like an actual like person and stuff, like making games like significantly easier, like there should be like
yeah, but
with
she's not
fighting.
talking about competitive like fighting against other people. She's literally just talking about for like the story element and playing by herself. Obviously, you can't make
Yeah.
it easy mode to play online,
Mhm. But
so
I
I
mean,
don't
like,
I don't see an issue with it.
yeah, but like the things like her example was like, uh, what is it? Um, Hollow Knight. She was like, I'm sorry that I can't uh beat a mid boss and do the platforming in Hollow Knight. I was like, I mean, but that's kind of how they designed the game to
I
have.
mean, her specific complaint with Hollow Knight was mainly the bosses though, and I do agree because Hollow Knight is a pretty hard game. Especially when you get like later on in the game, some of the bosses are pretty tough. I do agree that that game does need an easy mode because
Eh,
it's rough. And
eh.
for someone that's not good with those type of things, I don't like it. It doesn't affect us in any negative way to say, hey, you know what? Let's make this game accessible. Like it's not going to kill you when you log on to see easy mode because you can just not select it. Like let them have a chance because Hollow Knight's a really great game, really deep story, a whole bunch of lore, but the bosses aren't easy. I mean, I've played the game through. I'm on my third playthrough now, and I still struggle with some of the bosses. And so I completely agree and understand. I don't see what the issue would be in having an easy mode or just an easier setting.
Having easier settings, whatever. But I don't know. I don't think like you should have an easy mode because like the whole point of the
That's
game,
the same thing.
like the I mean, yes and no, because like a game can have an easier mode but still be difficult. Like
Yeah,
still you
like
still
Hollow Knight,
have you
the
you
platforming is still going to be there, but that's
yeah
not her complaint. Her complaint is literally the bosses.
yeah. But she's probably if you didn't complain about the bosses, she probably would have complained about the platforming at like
But we
the
don't know that.
end of the game.
But we can't just say that. What she was complaining about is the bosses, and the bosses are generally hard in that game.
Uh,
So I just don't understand what the argument against having it in the game is.
I think if it goes against the thing for me is just like if it goes against what the creator wanted to do with the game, then
The creator wants to make money and have a game. The creator's trying to tell a story. Yeah, the game's difficult, cool, but they can also make the game easy. So,
if they wanted to make money, they would have released Silk Song by now. So I don't believe that shit.
well, they want to release a good product.
Hmm. I mean, they've already had like 3 demos that came out like 2 years ago.
They haven't had any playable demos. It's literally just been
Yes, they have.
gameplay. It was
No,
gameplay demo.
they've had a wait, but yeah, they had a
Gameplay demo.
Same thing, but okay.
I just don't understand what the issue is with having an easier mode just in the game for people that want to enjoy the game,
So
enjoy the story, and just can't beat a game.
it, think about it like this: little Timmy, he can't beat it by himself.
I hate
And
little Timmy.
but guess what,
He plays
bro?
Pokemon Unite and ends up on our team. Fuck little
But
Timmy.
we can say that, but think, bro, when games was coming out, we were little Timmy. You know,
And they're hard as fuck. Kingdom Hearts was hard as shit.
it
The original
was,
one,
bro. It was, bro. My brother, I watched my brother beat it, bro, the first time.
and I still love that game.
Cause
I definitely got
yeah,
waxed by Cerberus. Oh my god, Cerberus was so hard in the original. That shit
yeah,
was fucked up.
yeah.
My one of my like close friends when I was like growing up, like we both got Kingdom Hearts at like the same time. He
Mm.
quit because he couldn't beat Cerberus. I think it took me like 2-3 days to beat Cerberus. It was miserable.
The
But when I
days,
did, it made me a stronger human being.
bro. Really though, learning the depth.
But yeah, so
But yeah,
I don't know.
like like some people need that help, and some people just it doesn't click. It's some people good at sports, some people not. Some people can talk great about sports and not be able to play them. Somebody can play them and not be able to talk about them. It's just
I
one of those
just
things,
I don't
bro.
I don't see any I don't see any like negative to having it in there personally. So I just
I think it depends. All I'm gonna say is, for me
It,
personally, it depends on the
it's
game.
it's like as
I,
as Avery's trying to say is, bro, someone's gonna make a picture this way, the way they want it, and for someone to interpret it, it's gonna be interpreted different ways. Somebody can come see Picasso's picture and be like, yo, that shit ugly as fuck. Somebody else could come by and be like, yo, this is really deep to me. You know?
right, but it's the same art. We're literally just saying, hey, make it a little easier so this person can experience it
Yeah. But
versus not being able to experience it because they can't beat a boss.
yeah.
I
But
don't really I don't know.
at the same time, bro, that makes those kind of bosses in games legendary because a lot of
No,
people do
right,
look.
but majority of people are still gonna play on the normal difficulty. Right? This is literally just for like a small subset of people who are like, I really can't beat this game. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
play on the easier mode.
I want to
YouTube.
enjoy it. Well,
So like the boss is still gonna be legendary no matter what.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know. In my head, I don't see the downside personally in just starting in
So
easy mode.
in the full aspect of the thing, I don't think there really is that much of a downside for creators, except for what their image of the game was. Like like I said, for like Souls games, they intentionally make that shit hard for the fact they're like, we want you to try and we want you to feel accomplished when you beat the game. Same thing with like Super Meat Boy. It's a hard platforming game. No, you just, if you can't beat it, that sucks. Get good. But like, like I said, for like RPGs and like story driven games, I think that having an easy mode is fine. But if your intention with the game is to make it intentionally challenging because you want to design a game that way, same with like things with Celeste. Celeste is a very hard game, has a very good story, but it's hidden behind very difficult platforming. Like
And
to
there's
me,
certain things you can't make easier. Like you can't make well, you could make platform easier. I don't think you should,
yeah.
but it's
You
like
can
boss
you
fights
can
and
make it
things.
things like, not like one
Make it
hit
so
or
that you can
whatever.
take more hits.
Yeah,
Do
stuff like
stuff
that.
like
Like
that. Yeah,
everything's like not a one hit kill, but
yeah,
I don't know. But they want it to be a one hit kill because they want it to be
that's
a
fine.
accomplishment game.
But people can still experience that. Like you can literally put, hey, listen, this is how we wanted you to experience the game, but here's a mode for more casual gamers that just want to experience the story, this, that, the other. Like
Meh.
this, I don't think it's really taking anything away. The
It
people that want to experience the game that way are going to experience the game that way and appreciate it. The people that want it to be a little easier are still going to appreciate it. There's literally no downside. Like you can just pick whatever you want to play.
I
don't see the
once again,
downside.
it, the downside is the point from the designer's perspective. They want to if they want to make a hard game and they want it to be hard, then I just
They can
you
literally ship it with a poster that says, "This is how we wanted the game to be played. This is how you should experience the game." If you choose to do that or not, then that's on you.
Hey,
oh,
bro, just know what though? Li- don't make no easy mode. Bring back the game guides. Make people work for it.
They still have those.
yeah, it's
Man,
just no one buys them
no
anymore
more.
because
Nobody
it's
buys
all
them.
on the internet.
Yeah, it's all on the internet, bro. You don't have to buy shit, bro. People make guides.
Right,
Hey, watch my
right.
video, bro.
Hell yeah. I was like, and the worst part is they make better guys because they data mine everything. So they know the exact frame data instead of a guy telling you, well, you should this is what you should do because they'll do this. And it's like, you shouldn't actually do that. You should wait 2 frames later and then do it. It's
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
Oh man,
So,
I've watched some. It's funny. I watched actually some guys on YouTube like play a Pokemon as the guide says to do it, and it makes no sense at sometimes. Like it tells you to completely do things wrong. And it's like, bro, these people even play this game?
half of them know.
Yeah, bruh.
That are they were
I,
developers, but their job was character design.
bruh, yeah, it's pretty. It was pretty entertaining because it's like, dang, bro, like yeah, like thinking about it, you can get some good tips, but you can figure out a lot easier yourself.
Hmm.
Or you find a little person that knows more, makes a whole video about it. Huh.
But yeah, so I don't know. I got nothing else on it.
Okay. So you get on that too, Shaq? You said your piece, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Um. So next up on the list, we got hashtag Twitch do better.
Oh, that's fun.
You you want to expand on that, sir?
Sure. So of recent, there's been a large, what's the word of saying it? Prevalence of hate raids going on where bots well, not were, are, um, going into people's chats and then spamming like some really fucked up racist and non-inclusionary stuff, which people have been saying, Twitch WTF, like, why are you allowing all these bots to come in and do and just run rampant? And it's been a thing that's been happening like a lot of recent, like I think there's even like a couple of places that actually have list of like all the hate raid bots names that initially come and follow you, and if you don't ban them within like I don't know, like 5-10 minutes of you going into those, then they just spam your entire chat. And so um for it, Twitch has essentially, or Twitch hasn't really done much about it. They've essentially, only thing they've really done was post on Twitter is like, "Hey, we understand this is a problem, and we hear you. We're gonna work on it," but they haven't really applied any solutions and stuff. And people are mad about it. So people have been going on Twitter, posting how they're upset with Twitch and stuff. And I think they're even doing they're supposed to be doing no streaming day in protest on September 1st, which at this point I don't even know if I'm gonna do because Blastoise is out. I need to play some Pokemon Unite. But in protest of all the hate bots and telling them to
You
do
can play
better.
it not straight.
Yeah, but why would I not stream? Anyways,
You're not gonna support the stream community? That's crazy, bro.
well, so let me finish explaining, and then I'll explain the other part. But so essentially, so then not only did it be Twitch do better about uh all the hate raids and stuff, but then it turned into also pay us more because we don't make enough money as affiliates on Twitch. So Twitch uh give us um do something about these bots and give us more money. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. So I guess it's a twofold thing. It was like, A, what do you guys think about the hate raids and stuff? And B, how do you feel about the whole turning into also give us more money thing? Also, fun story. I've been followed by 3 of the bots. I banned all of them though.
I um I don't like that whole like hijacking the cause thing though.
I don't either.
I don't
Me
like that.
neither.
Like, I agree. Twitch should pay affiliates more
Yeah,
a
but
better
you got
percentage.
another time to go complain about that, bro. Don't come in here while I'm
Yeah.
complaining about my stuff and be like, oh yeah, let's just piggyback on your shit. No, no, no.
Yeah.
Do that shit another
So
time.
like that shit I was just like, bro, y'all need to prioritize stuff. Like one thing at a time. But I also do agree that the 50-50 split is really dumb for like the services that they provide when you can get better services on YouTube, like holistically.
Hmm.
And they give you, I think it's like 65-35 or 70-30, something like that. One of the two. I don't remember. But yeah, and their ad revenue is fucking disgustingly better. Like on Twitch, you make about, for every 99 cents or for every dollar uh that is made from an ad, the streamer who is an affiliate gets like 3 cents. Like, it's really bad, and it's really stupid that they do that. Meanwhile, on like YouTube, I think it's like a 20/80 or 80/20, excuse me. So, but yeah, so that's something that I think is really really bad. But they suck with ads anyway. So, but yeah, so that is a huge problem that they do need to fix. But this isn't the time, like bots coming in and spamming the N word to a streamer isn't the time to be complaining about, making more money. So that's kind of how I feel.
Well, same.
So, have you guys seen any of like the hate raids and stuff?
I just saw on Twitter a couple days ago a guy posting about it. Um, and like he had like video of it happening. But that was honestly the first time I'd seen it.
Hmm.
But I also don't follow a lot of like streamers and stuff like that on Twitter anyway, so I probably
Also,
wouldn't see it.
go to sleep before any of the time.
All right, bro. Relax.
Bro, he be sleep, but then he be awake to cause all hell, bro. Like the first person of the day to choose violence, bro. I'm like, bro, how are you talking to somebody right now? What
I
you
was like,
want
I
to?
got time today, unless it's after 6:30 on a
Yeah,
Tuesday. Then I
that's
gotta
it.
go take a nap.
Man, be hibernating, thinking about that shit. Like, bro, the first person to say some dumb shit, I got something to say.
Hell yeah. Chuck is literally like if Leffen was black and
Yes.
not Swedish.
Listen, man. I just be on this app and people say stupid stuff and I'm gonna call it stupid. I don't see the issue. You put something stupid on a public forum. If I say it's stupid, then you gotta hold that. I don't just tell
I
people.
I'm just telling you, literally, Shaq is the black Leffen, and it's fucking hilarious. But it's okay. He only does it on Twitter.
Remember when we was fighting people about anime?
Bro, I woke up at fucking 8 o'clock, and y'all motherfuckers were 30 messages deep in the group chat, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And
Oh, what?
the next one I see is, I got time today. It's like, bitch, it is 7:30. I'm trying to sleep. I don't have time today. Leave me
I
alone.
wake I wake up at
Bro,
5:30.
hey, bro, he was
There's a
fighting
reason I go to sleep
people.
early.
He was fighting people from across the world, bro.
Bro,
About
uh,
what? I don't even remember this, to be honest with you.
gatekeeping in anime.
Oh, yeah, I don't recall. I'm telling you, bro,
That's
I just be on the app, bro. Like none of this matters to me, man. I just be on the app, just saying nonsense.
yeah.
Bro,
I'm
half my
telling.
Twitter is nonsense, bro. I don't.
I was telling you.
I don't really be mad like when like Aaron will see me just like sitting on the couch typing. She's like, "Who you arguing with on Twitter?" I'm like, "Fam, I don't know." Just here typing shit, bro. I don't know these people. They don't know me. I'm just gonna say shit, and if they get upset, that's fine. And I'm gonna keep going about my
I
day.
told you, Twitter Shack is the most toxic human being in the world.
I just don't care. Like
It's
I don't
okay.
know. It's just fun. I'll be bored.
We understand you're evil incarnate. It's fine.
Hellspawn.
Right.
Alright, so next topic we got Sir PJ Washington got.
As fuck.
Or PJ Washington, he got himself goofy
Bro,
on
it's
that.
not all his fault.
Bruh.
It's his fault. No,
It's like
no, 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 no. It's his fault.
it's not
100% his
bro,
fault. No,
the
100 his
man
fault.
was the
His
man
fault.
was still a child when she started creeping on him.
Yeah, his fault. He knew what she did for a living. Well, he knew her history. Did people try to warn him of her history?
Bro, everybody knew her history.
Okay, no, it's his fault.
No, it's not.
Yeah, okay.
He was
If
in
if
love.
if
He
I,
did.
if I take a fork and stick it into an outlet, what's gonna happen? It's his fault.
It's not his fault. Not completely.
Bruh, he fell in love with the
I
cheeks
mean,
he
I
wanted
mean,
to
yeah,
kiss.
not completely. Is she a terrible person? Yes,
Oh my god.
but
Like
should he have known? So yes.
that she's a terrible person?
No, the odds of I don't know. Anyway, here, Jet, just explain what's going on before
Yeah,
we.
yeah, yeah, go ahead. Before we just sit here and talk in circles again.
I had to mute myself. I was cracking up.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't know which one to even show y'all, bro. I'm just gonna go. So, whew,
Bro, you can bring up any of them. It's all
any
gonna be
of
the
them.
same.
So I was just say, Brittany Renner scams athletes for easy pay because they don't wear condoms, bro.
She
Got
did
this
say those
man,
exact words.
got this man on child support, bro. Ah, you
Bro,
gotta
that's
be
so sad.
careful. You gotta be careful. You can't fall in love with the cheeks, bro. Thinking you great, they gonna break you, bro.
She can't.
So to kind of explain what's going on, um, PJ Washington, I think, started like dating
Yeah.
or romantically seeing Brittany Renner, who has a checkered past of dating a lot of wealthy folks.
Well, do you want to
Um,
say what she is?
well, I don't really know what she is, to be honest with you, because I don't. She's not like a full blown like porn star or anything. She's more of like an
Mhm.
influencer that gets.
Yeah, no, she hasn't done any porn that I know of.
Yeah,
But yeah, she's like an Instagram model, IG influencers, whatever shit. But and she has a book.
I didn't know she had a book. That's good to me.
Bro, she has a book where she literally talks about every single person she's been with and the stories of the expletives that she did.
Right. Um. So let's just say she's well known in the entertainment and sports industry
She's literally Future,
for for getting around, right?
but female.
And basically, you could call it targeted, or started seeing PJ Washington. I think when he turned 18 and started playing ball in college, and I think this continued for about 4 years. About 4 years? Was it 4 years? Because I think
I
he's
don't know.
22 now.
He yes.
So I think they were seeing each other. I don't know if exclusively. I don't know what the info is, but essentially, um, she
Well,
got
also,
pregnant by him. Go ahead.
well, also, at the time that she started visiting the Kentucky campus, she was 27, he was 18. Just a heads up.
Well, Um, so basically, she got pregnant by him, had a kid with him, and
2 weeks
left him.
later.
Yeah, like 2 weeks later, left him and filed for child support. And now PJ Washington is on the hook. And I think she got full custody. And
Yep.
now he's on the hook for 200K a month, I think.
Yeah.
So that is what's reported. We don't know if that's actually factual.
Oh, well,
But
being
regardless,
reported that it's 200K a month.
uh,
Um, and now on top of that, he has been on social media basically saying that she won't let him see his son. Um, so I guess like allegedly withholding the child from him so that he can't see his kid. So yeah, that's kind of the situation where we are now. And basically, Twitter's clowning him because people are saying, "Well, we tried to warn you when you started seeing her that she was a, not a good person. This, that, the
She
other.
she came from the streets and she shall return to the
Yeah,
streets.
she belonged to the streets." I tried to say it in a nice way, but yeah, basically that she belonged to the streets. They tried to tell him, he didn't want to listen.
God, bro.
So people have been clowning him, especially with like that video clip of her sitting in a car, literally saying, "Listen, if you want money, just go sleep with an athlete because they don't use condoms, and then
It's-
you're set for 18 years."
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
an easy way
exactly
to
what
run.
she did.
Sure as fuck did.
Phew.
So yeah, PJ's fault. Don't feel bad.
I bro, he was 18
Don't
and
feel
she
bad.
was bro, nah, I'm sorry. I gotta feel
At
like somewhat sorry
at
for her.
18 years old, you know what a condom was?
Technically.
Okay, PJ's fault.
No, it's not.
Man.
It's not completely his fault. It's 35% his fault.
Only person I feel
He's
bad for in this situation is the kid.
Yeah.
oh
He got to
Definitely.
hold that L, bro.
nah, I feel bad for PJ's family too because they had to deal with that shit too.
Nope, they should have raised their kid better. His
No,
fault.
bro, you're an asshole.
Bro, what
Jesus.
do you want me to Fam,
God
fam,
damn.
what do you want me to tell you? Like, he made a life choice,
Bro, you're an asshole.
and he wasn't 18 when they had the kid. He was 20, 21,
God
22.
damn.
So yeah,
Weasel at it
maybe he was
again.
18. Maybe he was 18 when they started seeing each other. He was 21, 22 when he had a kid. I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, she was feeding him lies. That was
Well,
she was feeding into an investment, bro. Like
yeah,
you
and
I'm
her
sorry.
investment paid off. She cashed out.
Nah, that's bullshit. So,
She cashed
hey,
out.
so A, it's not 100% his fault. It is I think it's more her fault than anything else. Um B, uh I think he'll probably fight it, especially with all these videos coming out, with her, saying all this shit. She got a book essentially about her whole scheme of, you know, coming
What
up
is
off a check.
what does that mean though?
It
Because
means like
at the
she
end of
was
the day, at the end of the day, there's a kid. She has custody of the child.
currently
He's gonna have to pay for it.
he can still fight custody stuff though. If
He,
he can
he
if he can
can, but who's gonna win custody? The guy that's on the road for like 9 months out of the year, or the person that can like be in one place?
if they
Good
deem
luck.
her if they deem her irresponsible, which her saying that I only got the kid so I can get a fucking
That
check, that
which that matters not if she can prove she's taking care of the kid.
uh,
She can literally say, "I didn't want this kid," I only wanted the money, but if she's taking care of the kid, well, hey,
The, I
Yep.
don't know,
I'm
because
I'm just I'm just letting you know, like
you,
that's how
regardless
it's
of
Yeah.
gonna
that,
go.
it.
At the end of the day, that's
Go ahead,
kind of
Chris.
kind of right, bro. Like if someone could say whatever, but as long as they're doing their job at it, you
Yeah,
can't
bro.
really do much.
So,
It's
but the thing is, like, it's hard to prove, like, full, like, you can show that you're taking care of the kids. Like, is the kid fed? Yeah. Do I bring him to school? Do I take him back from school? Does he have
yeah.
any, does he have any bruise marks on him? No. That doesn't mean that you can't still be neglecting the kid.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
by
you gotta
saying
prove that neglect.
there's just
but
physical ways,
but by
and by
saying but by saying hey, do this, you can get paid by doing this. If you're gonna do it with an athlete. Like that's not saying be a bad parent.
but you can still make a case that the child can potentially be neglected because the only reason she's doing it is for a check, not because she actually wants the child. So there's still an argument to,
you also can't prove that.
Yeah, like she might want kids.
but you also can't prove the the latter if she's gonna be neglectful in a way that can't be
You don't.
visible.
She doesn't have to
And
prove that.
that's the
She
whole,
does,
but
no
that's the
one.
whole,
She doesn't have to prove that. She already has
that's
a kid.
but that's the argument you can at least put into court to try and get the kid.
You
Like,
can try. It's not gonna happen.
I don't know. I think you should still try.
You can try. They're not gonna give full custody to a parent that's on the road
They're
for
gonna,
that for that
I
much
don't
for
bruh.
expect them to
another
give
year.
full. I
They're
don't
gonna
expect them to
say
give full custody, but at least they can, they could do
Even if
like
it's joint custody,
partial
he's
custody.
gonna have to
Partial.
he's gonna have to come out of pocket.
yeah. They're gonna say,
I mean,
sir,
that's true, but
it sounds like you're just trying to get out of this paycheck. Like, I,
So again, only person I feel bad for is the kid. I'm a very firm believer in make sure you know who you're not again, and that's where it stands.
oh, Jesus Christ.
That is what it is, man. He made a decision. He has to live with that decision, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell him. I feel bad that he can't see his kid, but again, that's again me feeling bad for the kid because the kid's not having their father in their life at the moment. But be careful who you procreate with. Such is life. Eh, I guess if that makes me an asshole, I'm an asshole. I don't know.
it's
If
all
you
right,
say so,
bro.
Jack.
It is all right, bro. Do you want to take us into our next topic, Shaq? Since you kind of updated us earlier today about the OnlyFans, you know.
Oh, OnlyFans, basically turning on their major
Getting fucked.
clientele. So, basically, reports started coming out like last week that OnlyFans was going to be banning, um, sexually explicit content on their website starting October 1st. Essentially, I guess they were having trouble gaining financial backing, particularly with Mastercard and a couple other services, because those services didn't want to be associated with essentially pornography, I guess. So they actually didn't make an official announcement, but I guess people knew and started reporting that OnlyFans was going to be banning this content. Um, of
They did.
course,
They did update their terms of service and send that out to people. So
right
they did.
after the fact. So this
eh,
news started coming out, and people started reaching out to OnlyFans, and OnlyFans actually denied it for like 2 days, saying like, "Hey, we haven't said anything. Nothing's changing as of now." And then like 2 days, or actually the next day after that, then they actually sent out an email to their content creators, basically saying, "Hey, this is happening October 1st." Um, and then essentially, as expected, um, basically content creators from OnlyFans got upset and started voicing their displeasure, basically saying that they feel like OnlyFans has basically made a significant fortune off their backs and off their content, and now is essentially turning their backs on them, which is basically the probably the primary breadwinner of OnlyFans. I don't have the financials, but I think we all know why we
It's
know
definitely
OnlyFans.
sexually explicit content. We're
Right.
well
Like
aware.
there's like we're not stupid. Like we know, and so people were upset about it, and I think rightfully so, in a sense. And so that was supposed to be our topic, but then this morning or last night, OnlyFans released a statement basically saying, "Hey, we are suspending this change, so it's no longer happening October 1st." And I believe in the thing they figured something out financially. I don't remember. Um, I saw
I
it
didn't
last
see
night,
anything about them figuring it out financially, anything.
but essentially, this is no longer happening. Um,
Currently, they said they suspended it. They didn't
suspended.
say that they weren't going to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Because like I don't see like this looks like another Tumblr story to me, where like Yahoo bought Tumblr and banned all this content, and then Tumblr just like
Went to shit.
disappeared. Yeah, and like I don't. I understand OnlyFans got started as like a people could like put workout videos and stuff like that, but how many people do you really know that like use it for that? I feel like if they get rid of sexually explicit content, um,
The
their user
problem.
base is going to go down significantly.
Oh,
Well,
I agree.
And I guess to be fair, when I say sexually explicit, people would still be allowed to post nude photos and videos. They just wouldn't be able to basically like perform sex acts on themselves or with other people, things like that. Um, but I don't know. It didn't make sense to me in the first place, them doing that. Because yeah, you can gain financial backing, but I feel like long term you're gonna lose money anyway because like all your content creators are gonna go elsewhere. But I don't know. I'm not a businessman, so might be wrong.
so Chris, you can start first because I I'll probably say this from a business perspective because I've literally talked about business. I literally just went to school for business plans and business models and
Right.
all that shit.
I'm just gonna keep it simple, bro. Sex sales, bro. It'll all the people making that money will always make you that money. You know.
Well,
Um.
apparently wasn't selling enough for them because
Yeah.
they said, "All right, cool, we
Well,
about to
cause
get
I
rid of
I
this
was
shit."
gonna say honestly, bro, that Bella Thorne thing back in the day messed up a lot of stuff. So
Mm,
like that actually messed up their entire like financial like scheme of things in paying her because when she dropped her stuff, it broke them. Like people weren't getting paid because they were trying to pay her off, bruh.
mm-hmm.
Like, no, it sells. They just didn't have the right type of backing for it at that moment, and it's been fucking them since.
Well, so there's a couple of things that it. So first of all, OnlyFans is in a very bad place, and they kind of don't really know what the fuck they want to do with their lives
Yeah,
because they put them in a bad situation where their name is synonymous with porn.
yeah,
Um, and right now, there's essentially two things that are happening. One, they have they're trying to get they're trying to get more funding so that they can provide extra services to their platform. But the problem is they're not making enough money off of the sales from their or off the revenue that they take in from customers because one of the things that they did was they made a super low return rate for um, for profit margins. So for a user on OnlyFans, if you so for every sub whatever money you make, 80% of it goes to you, 20% of that goes to OnlyFans. And with the services they provide and how much it is to continually keep it up to date, they're essentially saying that we're not making enough money off of the sales that are coming from our company. So they're trying to gain investors in a seed funding project. The seed funding project is not going well because every investor in it saying, no, I'm not trying to get my name associated with porn. So that's why they tried to rebrand. That's why they made the OnlyFans TV app, which is supposed to promote cooking, workout, fitness, all that bullshit. No one even believes that shit for a second. Which is already another problem. And then so without that funding and backing, they're not able to update the services to be, I guess, competitive. And then so what they did was they tried to say, well, we'll make it so it's our rebranding is going to be more appealing to um the investors. But in doing so, they screwed over their highest profit margin, which everybody's now leaving to like places like Fansly and whatever other places they were going to, which caused a huge tank, which then also made investors not want to invest in them because it was like, why are we going to invest in something that's literally tanking because they're losing like thousands of subscribers and in like a day or like in days. So they then they essentially tried to play quality control, and it's um it's really not working out for them in either way, shape, or form. Because like the biggest thing with like porn is that the way that transactions work is through payment processors, which payment processors are usually exported are third party companies. So there are certain payment processors that do associate with porn and don't. And the problem is the ones that do associate with porn have a bigger transactional fee than the ones that don't because of um what is it? I guess returns. So or payment returns. So like say an example would be like so Shaq is out here being young Weasel himself, goes and subscribes to 3 different OnlyFans. It comes up on the credit card and Aaron sees that shit and is like, why do you have all these hoes on uh OnlyFans? And next thing he's like, that wasn't me. That somebody hacked the card and then cancels all of them. Now like all of that money that was originally sent back to them, now that's coming out of OnlyFans pocket because it's not going because the uh creator still gets the money that was already sent to them. So now they're losing like 600% on an on a transaction, and it's only on their side. And with porn stuff, it's like returns on values, it's like 300% more likely with porn than it is with other standard transactions. So for them, they're just like in a lose-lose situation and they don't really know what to do. And they try to make a executive decision to change their business plan and business model to be something more user friendly for payment processors and investors, and then they lost everybody that would invest in them because they're losing their subscriber base. So they're just kind of fucked regardless. I'm done talking business stuff.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yeah. I if you're still awake after that, cheers.
Cheers to whoever's with us still. Cheers.
Just to make it clear, Young Shaq just does not have an OnlyFans account. Has never invested any money in OnlyFans. I just want that out there. Clear my name real quick.
Aaron about to watch this and then go through all the history logs
I
on Shaq's computer.
I genuinely don't. I've never spent money on OnlyFans. So no. All
Bro,
right.
she
Cool, that's
he
all I had
been
to say.
mute. She been talking to him this entire time. How you know so much about OnlyFans, huh?
If I cough twice, I'm not safe.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, Aaron is scary. Aaron will fight you. and
That's
she
facts.
probably gonna win.
That's facts too. I mean, I'm not gonna hit back, so she's definitely gonna win.
Shit, I don't know. Even if you did, she might still take you, dog. I've
Yeah, no,
seen Aaron. I've seen Aaron's hands.
I've felt that hands. I'm good, bro. All jokes aside, I honestly have never used. I actually never even been on the website, so I couldn't even tell you what it looks like. But
Oh no, I just, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. We're good. I've never been on the website, but I know a lot of Reddit posts.
Okay.
well, I don't know. I mean, what they were? I assume they were profitable, right? Or
They,
they are profitable, or I mean, before
I,
last week.
so they were. The thing is, the problem with profit is their grow. I don't know if they were showing releasing their gross profit or their net profit. If they are just showing their gross profit, then they uh they're only showing how much they made without showing how much it took to actually maintain all of that.
Hmm.
And so you seeing like $5 billion, but all of the services and making sure that people and like return values and net loss of like all of that shit, they could be losing somewhere close to the same amount. And if they are, then it's not a su- sustainable system. I think that's kind of what, and because they're not a public company that's like shown in like stock markets and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and they're still private, we're not gonna get those actuals. So it's hard to say what their actual uh net profit is unless they want to disclose that information, which chances are they're not going to, because if they do, that could also become a problem with gaining investors. So which is why I think they're just showing their gross profit, which was like 5 billion or something like that, whatever it was.
So I'm seeing on this website 300 million
Wow.
in net, but that's before income taxes and a couple other things. But if that's the case, and I'm not a business person, my question to you, as you know more, is would it be a terrible thing to say just be happy with good enough? I know, like, obviously businesses want to grow and you want to like expand and do all these other things, but like, would it be okay to just be like, hey, this is who we are? Like, let's just
It
ride this
de-
wave?
it depends on if they think they can be profitable, because like for a company that's as big as it is, which is with as large as a platform as it has, it that seems really low to me, at least on a
Oh,
conceptual level. But the thing is like when you're trying to grow and make services, because the problem is just like there's always going to be a competitor, so you always have to be like ahead of the game when you are the pioneer of something, which is the reason why MySpace got fucked. um so being able to invest into the company, if you don't have the money to invest in your company because all of that's going to everything else, then you have to figure out a new way to make money. And I think they were trying to find a new way to make money while still keeping some semblance of what they had prior to. The problem is they were so balls deep in being associated with porn that it it was a bad move, and they should have tried to figure something else out instead of trying to redirect.
okay. Um, so just so their 2020 um gross was 2.2 bill and net was 375 mil. For 2021, as of the end of March, they're projecting 5.9 bill and 1.2 bill net.
Well,
That's just
that
projected, which is obviously going to change now after this, but
yeah.
that was as of March before this happened was what they were in line to. to
I
net for
think
this year.
yeah, I was about to
So,
say that's probably assuming that they were gonna get the seed funding that they were
well,
requesting.
no, no. So that's not OnlyFans projections. These are just based on their numbers through March of 2020.
Oh well,
Um, Basically just extrapolated out across the year, I guess.
I mean, most people when they still when even if they do that, the projections usually take into account some not insider information, but information that comes from the company and their like projected financial scores because they usually release that stuff. So that
So
it probably does take into account some of the investments that they were expecting to get, not just a
but
trend
so
line.
yeah, so like my question there is like if let's say that didn't include those investments, right?
Mm.
Is that like I don't know. Like, is wouldn't it at some point like can you just say like, hey, like I'm cool with my company being this size and doing this? Like, yeah, there can always be competition, but the competition's kind of gonna get stuck in the same catch 22 that you're in, where it's like, well, you're selling sex. People want to buy sex, but people don't want to be represented by sex.
If that So if that didn't include any investment sets, then yeah, I think what they did was really stupid.
Yeah, I think
Um,
either way, what they did was stupid, but that's just my opinion.
yeah, because like the thing is like as long as because the thing is like with a company and like I said, I don't. You said that their net is gonna be 1 point. Like if they said it was like five, you said what 5-1 or something like that.
Basically 6-1,
Okay,
5.9, so basically 6-1.
so hey, that's a really bad average, but Um, I mean,
But like you said, like most of the profits going to the content creators,
yeah. So yes, a lot of their profits going to content creators, and then another huge amount is going to
staff, and all that.
no, the payment processors, the third party stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So it usually there's like an I forget what it's actually called, but there's like a thing that's like gross profit, or it's like uh gross profit over like liabilities or net profit over liabilities, and you usually have like a framework of like what you want your company to be in that range,
Hmm.
and if you're not in that range, that means your company isn't doing good, and
But
I
like,
can tell you now that's not good.
but like with their payment model, how does that change unless they decrease the amount that they're giving back to their content creators?
They honestly, that would have been a better option. Like
Like you see what I'm saying? Because like no matter what you do, like you're still doing the same thing. Unless they're gonna go do something completely different. If you're they're still gonna be like a la carte like content
mhm.
provider. Like I feel like that would still be the same unless they decrease the percentage that they're giving to the content creators. I don't know. That's in my head.
I
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
so of their options, I think that would have been better because at that point they still had like a monopoly on like sexually explicit content. One way that they could have done it was to increase their settings. So like instead of having it be in an 80-20 split, switch it to 70-30 split and say that you're going to provide more services. I think that would have been a better thing to do, and that would have significantly increased their setting charge. It probably would have increased the prices on OnlyFans, but at that point, that's a creator issue and not a company issue. Because if you gonna pay to subscribe to somebody, y- chances are, if it's $5 more, you're not gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
If you've been subscribed to them for a year, like that shit's not gonna change you. So shit like that, I think, would probably would have been a better um better idea because it'll allow them to increase their profit set by 10%, which could have done like a lot for them to at least say that, in terms of our I still forget what the shit's called. God, school's dumb. Um Whatever the ratio thing is, they would have been able to increase their ratio set probably by a significant amount. Probably, I think it was like hurry 10. I think it was like for the 10%, they'd probably, if they're keeping the same liability set, then they probably would have jumped up like 20%, if I remember the exact ratio. I don't know. I'm not doing that math in my head. I've been drinking too much wine. Um, so that would have been a higher selling point for them for investors who actually are cool with porn. So I think that would have been a better idea than, shitting on their highest profit set. But mm,
Well,
Mm-mm.
God,
guess they gonna be out of here. Don't know.
yeah, I was
Nope.
say like, yo, Fansley's about to be popping off apparently.
We gonna see. We gonna see, and it'll probably happen very soon.
Yeah, but yeah, a there's a Devin Nash YouTube video that goes over like profit sets and like the things that cause companies to uh change their business model significantly better than I can explain it. Although I think I did a fairly decent job, but who knows? I've been drinking, so not not the best explainer in this exact moment. But I don't know. Maybe we can link it in the description or something.
All right. So up next, we got some new seasons. Well, we have a few shows we want to talk about in the movies.
Ooh,
Um, guess we'll start off with Record of Ragnarok. It's getting a season two. I still never watched season one. You know, only because of you, bro. I just put it to the back burner.
you should watch it. Story's good, animation is a shit. Um, I it's the same thing I say with One Punch Man, season 3. I just need them to have better. I really just need them to have better fight scenes.
Sorry,
That's it.
sir. People also ask, why is Record of Ragnarok so bad? That's the top one, bro.
So the reason, God damn it. Okay, so the reason, did you guys ever watch God of High School?
Yeah.
No.
So, Chris, what was your opinion of God of High School?
They they left out a lot of details, bro.
Wait, you read it, right?
I don't read like that, but
Uh,
just just from my first understanding of it, and then getting a better understanding of it,
hmm
even
Okay,
like
so
even like per se from Tower of God, like they left out like details that could change the story and the way that everything progressed. It was just very strange.
with Tower of God, I think they did a fairly decent adaptation because I
Yeah,
read or I watched the anime or whatever you want to call it first, and then I read the manga. And I was like, oh, this is different. Oh, this is different. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, this would have been interesting to know like before, but like it didn't really take away from the experience in the um anime.
yeah,
But I think it would have been nice information to have,
yeah,
and that's kind of why I kept on reading because I wanted to know more, which kind of worked for what webtoons kind of wanted was to bring more people to read webtoon stuff, but I already read webtoons, so it didn't really matter.
yeah,
So I'm useless to them. Um, but the problem with God of High School is that it had amazing fight scenes and had a horrible story because it didn't develop any characters. Uh, Reign of Ragnarok is the exact opposite. It has a great story and a great premise, and it develops characters very well to the point where you actually care about them in very short amount of time. But the fight scenes are horrible. And it's really bad when an anime that is essentially just full tournament arc doesn't have good fight scenes. Like, think of like My Hero, what was it, season 3? Season 2? Whatever the one was when they did the tournament at
Yeah, too.
the academy, the Hero Academy,
Mhm.
and you have like uh Deku versus Toto? No, wait.
Yeah.
Ice Guy, whatever his name
Yeah,
is. I forget.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bro, I haven't watched Hero, so but that's don't flame me in the comments, please. Um, but
You're
yeah,
talking
like,
about,
you don't watch anything, so it's fine.
well, you're talking about Todoroki though?
Bro,
Yes,
Yeah.
Todoroki.
don't
I
even worry
read
about
it,
it.
I
Just
just
shut
don't
up, bro.
watch.
Mm. But yes, so like that fight, like imagine if that was like ass. Like that would change the whole dynamic of fucking of My Hero. Like you just like, okay, whatever. It was, I mean, story was cool. Todoroki's dad's a shithead, but like the thing that everybody remembers about the Todoroki Deku fight is literally Todoroki and Deku fighting each other, not the story. So like shit like that is like what and that's the problem with the original season of Netflix, or the original season 1 of Record of Ragnarok. If they can make if they can continue the storyline and make it continue for it to be compelling, which I think they did very good at adapting stuff and bring the animation and especially the fight scenes up to that level, I think it'd be probably like a top 5 anime of next year, not this year. So, no, no. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of reluctant. It's the same thing with One Punch Man season 3. Like, I need them to do better animation. That's long story short.
Bro, this one's been doing bad animation. One Piece. They've been upping their animation. Thank God.
Well, that's because they have budget. Same thing with like the Star Wars shit. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't want to talk about the Star Wars shit.
Oh, I kind of forgot because I kind of spaced about that, bro. I felt like it wasn't real. Yo, Star Wars Visions. Let's talk about it. It's gonna
Sure.
be great. So
It,
basically, it looks amazing. It's basically Love, Death, and Robots, but with Star Wars
and anime.
and anime.
Hmm. It does look really cool. I'm just not gonna give Mr. Krabs uh his dues because he tried to talk shit about me, and I was just like, Doug. All I said was if they got a shitty team to do the animation, which I just talked about One Punch Man season 2 and Record of Ragnarok having shitty animation, I think it could flop. However, they have literally like 3 of the best studios doing that shit. And that shit looks hype. Like they have the people who they have Bones and Mappa. Bones has done or was it, no, it was Trigger and Mappa. So Mappa was the one who did Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann, and Promare. And then you have Trigger, which is like the people who do Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly. So you have two of, like, the best. Oh, and then One Punch Man season 1. So like you have two of like the best like animation studios working on it. I'm just like, bro, and you have 9 of them actually. There's, I think they said it's like 8 or
I think
9
I think
studios.
it's that many? I thought it
I
was
think
7.
so. It might be 7. I just know it's the fuck ton. But I know those two are 2 of them. So like having 2 of like the best like studios in terms of like animation working on It is like insane. And like you can actually see like the Studio Mappa stuff because like even on here the the fourth and fifth pictures look like they came straight out of Premiere, but with
Yeah.
lightsabers. And it's so good. Speaking of which, if you haven't watched Premiere, you should go watch Premiere. It's amazing.
Man, this is gonna
Um,
be amazing.
yeah, it's seven. So yeah, seven of them.
Hmm.
The studio that did Ghost in the Shell as well
Mm, yep.
is one of them.
Yeah.
JoJo's.
Oh, that's Bones then. I lied. I was right the first time.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and to be honest, I feel like, in all honesty, like Star Wars lends itself very well to the anime, not genre, but like medium, I guess I would say. So I feel like they should have done this a long time ago. So I'm really excited.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah, like especially like with Star Wars being such a a broad, deep mythology, big universe. They have so much to do with the horizons, and live action's great and all, but you can't do everything that
I need
way.
them to not make another live action Star Wars movies for about 10 years.
Oh,
I'm so
oh,
serious, bro.
you right,
Well,
bro.
Their
the
writing room is, I'm sorry, like no disrespect, but the writing room is so bad, bro. Like it's insane.
well
But anyway,
the
unimportant.
biggest thing with Star Wars is that like everything is
The
so
writing room
oh
sucks.
no. I'm talking about like in terms of why it fits the animated medium so well is because everything's so over the top. It's like if you tried to put Samurai Jack um into live action, it'd be horrible. Like because the it's supposed to be able to go through abstract concepts that aren't able to like be visualized in a medium like in a live action medium. And I
Yeah,
feel like you can do the same thing with Star Wars just because like the way that the force is like perceived by different people can change a person's view on things. So the way and just the fact that, you just have over the top fucking force powers where people, in the extended universe, dropping like fucking planets on people and shit.
yeah,
So like it's hard to capture that or it was hard to capture that. It's better now, but unless you're like fucking Marvel, you're not really going to capture that in the same grandiose that you would in an animated medium. Bro, I said way too many big words at the same time. Jesus Christ.
bro. Slow down on your drink, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, I totally understand what you're saying, bro. Cause basically, you're only gonna get this if you have, you know, those bigger bucks, and there's only a few studios that have that.
Mhm.
Marvel being backed by Disney helps them produce so much at such a scale. Not
The
everybody
mouse.
can do that. Like, hey, Tyler Perry, we need you to make the next X-Men movie, bruh. No,
Sheesh.
no. But I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm very excited about it. Um, again, I'm a big Star Wars fan too.
I'm gonna
So
watch it.
good,
I don't have Disney Plus, but I'm gonna find a way to watch it.
good. See, I wish I watched some of these other shows, but I'll just be wishing.
Oh, me?
Well,
What did I not watch?
I don't know yet. I don't
Love
want to talk
Island.
about it.
I'm
Well,
not gonna watch Love Island.
bruh, honestly,
That's
bro,
hate.
you and
That's hate, bro.
Sammy will like it, bro.
Probably, but she doesn't have time to watch shit, and I don't watch TV in general.
I
Like
mean,
I binge watch anime, and that's about it. Like I watched literally 20 30 episodes of anime in 3 days, and I haven't watched a single thing of anime since then.
Hmm.
And
Well,
that was like 2 weeks ago.
this isn't anime. It'll be okay. You don't have to watch the live ones because like
I
some of the
I mean
older ones are the best ones,
I watched Love, Death, and Robots in literally a day and a half.
bruh. Because
Like
it's
all like both seasons. Like I think it took me about 12 hours like of actual like just to sit down and watch it. So like I binge things now because I just be too busy to like sit there and watch stuff and then like sit down, watch it, ends on a cliffhanger. Now I'm fucked for like a week. I was like, damn, I really want to know what happens. And then I come back and watch it, and then I was just like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna not watch anything, and I'm just gonna binge it all and just not have a life for like 3 days. It's cool. Like got to episode 18 on Tokyo Revengers. I'm not watching another shit until that shit's done. Cause Tor about to get fucked. I don't know what's gonna happen. But that's just me.
that is
Don't be
you.
like me.
Watch Love Island. Don't be like him, yo. It's worth your time.
Yeah,
He
you
just
guys watch Love Island.
he just being weird. That's all that is. He doesn't even want to play Red Dead with his boys. Like, come on, bro. Come do hit hood rat stuff with your friends.
I don't
That's
have
all.
space on my PlayStation.
Bruh. You don't want to play half his stuff.
Just
Damn.
delete Fall Guys. Mm,
No,
yeah,
You can download it again, bro.
no,
or just leave it off. I mean, either way.
We should have a community chat.
I do. That already exists. There's called
guys,
server suggestions in the
guys,
Discord.
guys, shouldn't he play this? Blah blah blah. I got it. I'm gonna make it happen.
Bro, have fun.
You'll be on the Old Town Road too. It'll be alright.
And literally, I'm just gonna play the instrumental for that. Probably get DMCA'd, 'cause whatever. But it'll be amazing. And then I will never play it again because I was like, damn, I got DMCA'd, Doug. Can't play it.
Hell
But
no.
yeah, either way.
Alright. So, did y'all see the well? Question number one: did y'all like Cowboy Bebop?
Mm,
Did you watch it back in the day?
we coming in here to tell the truth.
I mean, did you watch it
Wait,
back in the
hold
day,
up.
bro? Did you
You might
like
have
Yeah,
it?
some
I
fighting
watched it
words.
back in the day. And listen, bro, if we're coming here to tell the truth, nobody likes Cowboy Bebop. Everyone wants to like Cowboy Bebop.
That's a fucking
The
lie.
story was not great. They could have done so much better. Everyone wants to like it. I love Spike Spiegel. Great, cool. I don't think they did a great job with the story. It is what it is, man.
No, it's fine.
It's not as good as people. It's really not as good as people make it out to be.
Bro,
Like
let's
people want you to believe it's like a legendary anime. It's not. It could have been had
I
the
was g-
potential.
I was gonna say
They they dropped the ball.
it's not legendary, bro. But I
bro,
enjoyed it, bro.
you
I
are on
They dropped the
eight
ball, bro. Come
you're
on,
on
man. They
eight
dropped the ball.
fucking things of cocaine right now, Doug.
They
What?
they they
mm,
dropped the ball. They dropped the ball, bro.
Bro, that is the worst take I've ever heard in my life. I've
Eh,
heard some
it's
stupid shit.
no, it's mid. It's not the worst take. It's mid. That's fine.
It's pretty bad.
It's no, it's mid.
you probably
You
didn't like the Mandalorian, huh?
What's wrong with Mandalorian?
Oh, you probably one of them people.
I think Cowboy Bebop had really great character designs. I think they missed a little bit with the story. I don't
anyways,
know what y'all want me to tell you.
I
Uh,
I like fucking so I like most things about Cowboy Bebop. There are some slow episodes. I will admit that.
So,
However, the overarching story of Cowboy Bebop is fucking amazing, and Shaq is stupid.
bro, if you sit down and watch it, bro, it's not
Bro,
as good
I've
as it used
watched
to be.
it four
Like I said,
times.
it had potential to be, but
Four
they
times from
they didn't
start
drop
to
the ball.
finish.
Yeah, and it's mid.
Bruh.
You're out of your fucking mind.
I'm not. It's mid.
we
So then
go.
what is good? Let me ask this. What is fucking good?
But he
A
don't
lot of
know
stuff.
because
Not
he
Cowboy
don't
Bebop.
finish nothing.
I finished Cowboy Bebop.
I didn't say what did you if you finish it or not. I asked you. So you say that Cowboy Bebop is mid. What is good?
That's not relevant to this conversation.
No,
Cowboy Bebop is mid. Mid.
it is relevant because I'm upset.
Well, Yu Yu Hakusho is in my top three. Let's start there, and that's a million times better than Cowboy Bebop.
I disagree, but
That's fine.
Yu Hakusho is good. I will agree
I know
that.
it's better than Cowboy Bebop.
Full bullshit.
It is.
Bullshit.
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
it is.
call bullshit on that. I'm sorry.
It is because he knows it is.
No,
Fam.
I highly disagree. But
The,
okay.
the reason Cowboy Bebop is where it is because of when it was made, and it was pretty much most people's like one of their earliest forays into anime. It's eh, there's a lot better out there. That's how I feel. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Bro, I disagree.
I
You
don't
know
know
what?
what to tell you.
Whatever.
I know you disagree, but I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Anyways, you can keep on going. I'm gonna be mad drinking my wine. Go ahead.
Anyways, y'all. I don't know if I want to finish this combo because y'all boys funny. But they're getting that. They started releasing the pictures of the live action series. Uh, and basically they showing the cast, their characters, and did y'all have any feelings about how they came out?
Cast looks cool. I'm happy with it.
Uh, I know someone had said they weren't sure about the actress for Faye Valentine. I
Faye.
was like,
Bro,
we'll see.
what are you gonna say for Faye? Like, bro, you want her titties to be like 18 times bigger? Like that's the only thing you got on it. Like, besides that, leave her
Exactly.
alone. Like she was casted fairly well, in
Yeah,
my opinion. So like, shut up.
yeah. I'm hoping. So I'm not gonna come in there with too many high expectations. Per anime live
Live
action
action.
shows or movies or whatever you wanna call them. But I do like the cast, and I'm hoping that it turns out at least okay.
I just hope the fight scene choreography is good. After that, I don't really care.
Yeah,
You know how it is.
but again, we know what we're getting ourselves into. I'm not gonna look for the world, look for all the treasure in this show. I'm just gonna try and enjoy it. If I can't enjoy it, then I'm gonna say, all right, it's hot garbage, and I'm not gonna finish it. Well, I'll probably finish it and then say it's hot garbage, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, I don't watch. I haven't watched any of the live action adaptations, and this one's not going to get me out of bed. I probably won't watch one until the One Piece one comes out, which I know is probably going to be bad, but that's the only one that's going to get me out of bed. So
So
Bruh, that shit was bad, bro. The Death Note one, it was hilariously bad, bro.
didn't watch it. Never would.
Uh, I'll write you a whole essay about it. How about that?
I sure. I would
Yeah,
love to hear it.
great
probably.
soundtrack, by the way, Cowboy Bebop. I'll say that. Great soundtrack, but
Okay.
I'll give them
You know
that.
what? I'll
I just said great soundtrack, bro. Don't get upset.
No, I said okay. You know what? We can be semi friends again.
All right. So another, I'm gonna change it up. So one thing that I've been going crazy about, I'm not sure about you guys, cause I'm a big Spider-Man fan, is this Spider-Man No Way Home coming out on my birthday. Yeah, we got able to see the trailer.
You,
Yeah, I watched it.
How y'all feel about that?
it was neat.
So
Looks cool. I had some questions, but it looks cool.
yeah,
What are your questions?
Nothing like more like in-depth stuff. Like the whole we want to like get into it for real.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
Oh, like so, like the whole Doctor Strange, like it doesn't make sense to me that that's Doctor Strange, so I don't think it's Doctor Strange.
What does she mean?
What? Wait, what do you mean it's not Doctor Strange?
What she mean, bro?
For one thing, like why is Doctor Strange just wearing the Eye of Agamotto now just for like because he's wearing the Eye of Agamotto throughout the trailer while he's like casting the spell. And
He
two, it also doesn't make sense to me that Doctor Strange, who was so hesitant to like do anything to change the timeline, basically was just like, "Hey Peter, it's cool, bro. Let's just change the timeline so you can go to school and hang out with your friends and play and like go bowling with them." Didn't make sense to me. So I feel like that can't be Doctor Strange.
so uh people change after being blipped.
Yeah.
So, um, who knows? That might have just been a thing, cause a thing about him, like the same reason why literally his entire house was, sitting was in ice. Like the man probably has trauma or some shit.
Well, they
But
said what remember the Hulk, he fell through that home, bro. And at the end of that movie, they got blipped. So it's been a hole in their home for however long.
5 years.
yeah,
Yeah, bruh. So that
well,
shit, it ain't been nothing but weather in there.
yeah, fair. But I'm just saying, like, just in general, it's just like when after like the blip and stuff, I feel like, he already changed one time from being a narcissistic asshole to being like at least a semi decent human being. So why wouldn't another traumatic experience change him to be more of a compassionate person, especially with somebody that was one of the last people he had a bond with before he got blipped out of the universe?
Yeah.
And so he's trying to help somebody who also got blipped, trying to regain something that he can't go back to doing, which is having a normal life. So to me, like that isn't really that far off from a storyline. The bigger thing is like the way that the fact that like he's a very smart individual, so like I think it'd be like him explaining it mid fucking spell is kind of dumb comparative to, just saying, all right, if you want to do this, nobody will ever remember you. So are you sure you want to do this? Instead of, just, all right, fuck it, let's do it. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody forgets you except for me because I'm a G, swag swag. The Eye of Agamotto thing. I mean, there's no reason for him not to have it. Tony Stark had the Infinity Gauntlet last, so there's no reason why he wouldn't pick up like regain the Time Stone.
Nah,
Like
bro. Remember they put the stones back. There's no
Yeah.
stones anymore, so he
They
doesn't
get
have the stone. So he either like randomly went and put on the Eye of Agamotto for no reason, or my theory,
well.
it's not Doctor Strange.
it's
Actually,
definitely
no.
Doctor
I would say nah. They if they remember they put him back, so no matter what, the time stone is technically his. I don't think that they would make it go into a loop like that because it would
No,
go.
because yeah, because after Tony snapped it, I thought because they went back in time to get the stones.
Yeah,
So
Um,
but
remember they didn't.
but the thing is, like, they went back to go get the stone, or they went back in time to get the stones, and they went back and brought all the stones
Put them
back.
back.
But
Right.
at that point, I guess
Different timeline that they went and took and gave the stones back to. So in their timeline, the stones are gone.
he might just be wearing the Eye of Agamotto. It still might have some residual magic power or
Because like
ability.
at the beginning, because remember early in the trailer when Peter first rolls in, he's wearing like a jacket with a hoodie underneath. So that means he went and like put on his costume and was like, "Let me just wear this for old time's sake." I don't
Oh,
know. I
so
don't know, bro.
the cape is sentient, so it does that on its own.
yeah.
Right, but that means he went and grabbed the Eye of Agamotto to put it on
He might just wear that
with
shit.
his
That shit
costume.
looks
Well,
pretty
but he
sweat.
didn't have it on early in the trailer when he was wearing like a regular hoodie and a regular jacket.
He
That's what I'm
might
saying.
once again, it still might have residual power from the time stone because it's been encased in that for who knows how fuck.
Don't think it's Doctor Strange, bro.
It's
That's just
probably
my theory. It's just my
that's fine.
theory.
It's just your theory.
Just my
Okay.
theory.
A film theory. Sorry.
Is that all you got, bro? Is just his cape, bro, in the eye?
Well, just the fact that he's like decided it's cool to just change the timeline so that Peter Parker can go bowling with his friends without people looking at him, and and the whole eye thing. I have to watch the trailer more in detail, but those are like the two things that kind of stood out to me as a
Well,
little odd.
yeah, I know, but this movie and the WandaVision, if you ever decide to finish that, are gonna tie into
I I, I, I finished it,
Oh,
which
okay.
is exactly why I don't think it's Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Boom.
Interesting.
Because who was hinted in WandaVision in the last episode, my guy?
Dormammu?
No,
I
No,
don't know that.
it
nobody.
was Mephisto was.
It's not him, bro.
Same.
Eh,
It's not
maybe.
him. It's not him,
We'll
bro.
see.
I doubt
We'll
it.
see.
They trolled everybody, bro. It's not him, bro.
There's a lot of things that have been hinted at in like the Disney Plus series. So
Yeah, but we also haven't had any movies come out really since those have started. So
Black Widow came out.
yeah,
Bruh,
but
Black
Black Widow had
Widow.
already been done. Black Widow was supposed to come out before those.
Yeah, it's supposed
That's
to come
true.
out like
It
two
was
years
already
ago.
done. And did y'all watch that? Was that good?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't finna watch it.
I
I
mean, I
was
would watch. So I would watch it.
I'm gonna watch it
Because
when I don't have to pay $30 for it.
fair. Uh, I would watch it for the sheer fact that Sam Ryder, some chick I follow on Instagram, she's actually in the movie. She's one of the widows or whatever the fuck they're called. So I would watch it just because it'd be cool to see like something she's in. She's also in the new music video for The Weeknd.
Cool.
Fun story. I'll just send it to you. Wait, you have Instagram. Yeah.
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, I just don't use it, but I have
I
it.
know. But I'll send it to you.
But yes.
People that listen to this
Um,
shit probably think I'm a fucking loser, bro. I don't watch anything. I don't use it. I don't do anything, bro. This is I go to sleep early.
You do be going to sleep mad early though.
my man said don't stream at 9, y'all. He will not make it.
No,
Bruh,
9:50.
Nah, I make it for 9, Chris. You be showing up at like 10:30. Don't.
I don't know what you
Yeah,
talking
bro.
about, bruh.
Yeah, no. So cause at 9:02 he'll say, "Yo, play some Tay Tay," and then by 9:25 he'll be asleep.
Yeah.
So I just have to distract him for 23 minutes, and I can get out of singing.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh, but nah, back on topic. I think my favorite thing about this Spider-Man thing is my man Dr. Octavius, bro, coming
What?
back.
Well, there's a lot of people coming back.
Bruh, I know,
Allegedly.
but come on. Out of all the Spider-Man movies, his movie was the best, and you can't argue that.
It was the best. Well, it was the best of that trilogy. Yeah, it was
Are you
probably the
saying?
best.
I was about to say, it was
It was
like, are you
probably the
saying
best.
any of the Andrew Garfields are the
Yeah,
best?
it was probably the best. Yeah, it was probably the best.
I was like, please continue, sir. I want to hear what you say, and then I'm gonna
It was probably the
Shit,
best.
me too.
laugh. What? Okay, Shaq. What's the second best then? I'll let you at least debate number two.
Yeah, run them pockets, kid.
The second best is probably the first Tom Holland one. And if y'all say Spider-Man 3 was good, I'm leaving this podcast right now. If y'all
Hey,
say that that shit was
don't,
good, I will leave
don't,
right now.
don't fucking tempt
guys,
me.
say it.
Right?
Everybody in the chat, say
Hell
it.
yeah. Like, yo, I'll say number 3 was the best. Fuck you, Shaq.
Because
Bruh,
that Venom nonsense was trash.
yeah, but honestly, that third
It was
movie
actually bad.
was
Buns. Yeah, we know. It was buns.
yeah,
Garbage.
like when you leave the buns on like the toaster for too long. Yeah,
I'd say that's the worst. Followed
definitely
by what was it? The second Andrew Garfield one.
accurate.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
That's the one with Jamie Foxx in it, right?
Bruh,
Yeah,
they did him so bad. I literally told that to Ryan today, bro. I said, "Dang, bro, what? I don't know why they had to do him like that."
yeah. Those are the two worst. Those are the two worst Spider-Man movies.
I actually like the first Andrew Garfield one.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, the first one was fine. So here's my I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I He's hard to believe as Peter Parker.
Mm,
Was my issue. Whereas I think Tobey Maguire was a better Peter Parker, but not as good a Spider-Man as Andrew Garfield, if that makes sense.
makes
And I
perfect
think Tom
sense.
Holland's just better than both. Like he's a good like medium,
sure.
Yeah,
I guess, is how I feel about the three of them. Um, so I wouldn't have minded if they gave Andrew Garfield another movie. I just think they tried to do way too much with that second movie was the issue.
Well,
well,
they already
They
are
tried to
giving
introduce
him
like
another movie, allegedly.
I mean his own movie, not
Oh,
just
sorry.
pulling up, not just pulling up from his universe for a minute.
Bro, this Spider Verse shit is gonna be a headache.
it's gonna be great. What you mean, bro?
It so I don't know. Maybe so I don't know about you guys, but I like watching a lot of like theory stuff and like people trying to connect timelines to make things like make sense. And the problem is if so if there's supposed to be a universal timeline for Loki, then that means that technically the Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland universes shouldn't actually exist because those aren't the same Peter Parker. However, they do exist, which means that there's somewhere in that universal timeline that's not true.
Well,
But that's a different issue.
I was gonna say, bro, that the whole Loki thing, bro. If you notice, bro, everything was going out of whack before he died, so it wasn't even in his control. Don't look
Bro,
too deep
wait.
into it,
I,
bro.
you said something that I didn't know, spoilers, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really
Oh,
care.
it's
Yeah, I didn't
okay,
know that either. I'm only like 3 episodes in.
man. You ain't gonna finish that shit, bro. Shut your
Bro,
ass up.
what do you mean I'm gonna finish it? I finished
Yeah,
WandaVision.
yeah, Shaq's useless. He ain't gonna finish that shit.
I'm gonna finish it, bro. I literally finished WandaVision just so I could watch that, and we started it.
It's alright. You ain't know what I'm talking about, so whatever.
It's okay. The only reason I know it because I've been watching film theory stuff, so don't ignore me.
Alright, bro.
I just be saying shit.
Sorry,
I don't know
guys,
what
if I
you're talking about.
spoiled stuff for y'all chat. I didn't say no big name, but y'all know what it is.
You should put a spoiler warning before you say that.
I'll think about it.
Mm.
Fuck the kids.
Did you know we edit stuff now? Yay us.
Whoop whoop.
Well, I edit shit. I don't know if y'all edit shit. Shaq doesn't do shit. Shaq just there to cause problems.
To to
He's
save.
so angry that I don't think that Cowboy Bebop is top 10.
Well,
You know what? My
Crazy,
statement
bro.
is well. The funny thing is, even if I wasn't angry, my statement still isn't true. Isn't false.
Yeah, no,
well,
I just be here.
you
Yeah.
just give me more of a reason to say, bro, Shaq don't like TV, bro, or movies. Don't trust Shaq's judgment in movies, y'all.
I
Or
just I just think the amazingness of Cowboy Bebop is over embellished significantly.
you should probably go
I'm not
back
saying
and
it's
watch
bad.
it.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just think it's not what people say it is.
Do you think Tank and Real Folk Blues are good?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Tank is the opening to Cowboy Bebop, and Real
Yeah,
Folk
but like
Blues is.
what do you mean do I think they're good?
Do you think they are good songs?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the show?
What do you?
It's okay, bro. Cowboy Bebop's in the past.
What do you?
It's okay,
How do
bro.
you? How do you? How do
What
you?
does that have to do with like I said, good soundtrack, but what does that have to do with the actual product?
It's part of the product.
Okay. So I'm okay. Well, listen, I can't rationalize with you because your favorite character in a movie that we talked about recently was in the movie for 5 minutes. So I can't really like this makes sense for you. This doesn't make sense for me.
But at the
Or
same
like,
time,
what do
bro,
you
how you gonna make fun of your cousin like that, bro? Like, come on, bro.
right? Yo,
I'm trying not to give spoilers in case anyone hasn't seen said movie, so don't say it. But y'all know what I'm talking about, and like, so this perfectly aligns with Avery's thought process. Makes zero sense for me. Oh my goodness.
okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was laughing too hard. Oh man. First of all, so I disagree with what you're saying because uh an opening and an ending can catch a person's like attention for anime the same way that other parts of the anime do. Like it can be the intro or it can be an introductory
That's
to,
that's fine. I already said it has a great soundtrack. Great soundtrack.
and that's what all I asking. I was like, do you
Yes.
like, okay, that,
Yeah.
see, that's, just say yes or no
That
shit.
listen, if anything
Bruh.
is iconic, that is iconic. Probably the
You
most
know,
iconic thing about the show.
you know what? We can still be friends then. That's cool. That's all I want to know.
But
That's all I want to know. You
the
you
in between
you can
is
have
not
the
what people is not
you
what people say it is.
you can have the shitty take for the in between, but
It's not a shitty say.
at
It's just
least
a
you
take.
have, no, it's pretty shitty.
No,
But
it's not.
mm,
What is so exceptional about the show?
Look. We not about to do this right now.
the
We
fight
go.
scene, the choreography, especially at that time. But anyways, go
Bruh.
ahead.
We
Check.
we gon'
All right, Chris, go ahead.
we gonna
Sorry.
let y'all take y'all's notes, and we gonna come back, and we gonna sell this later. Okay, for real. I'm
This
gonna
this
I'm gonna
this is
go
gonna
through.
be this is gonna be a 2 hour conversation the next
Bruh,
podcast.
it's alright. I'm gonna go through like the top battles y'all have, and I'm gonna randomly bring one up and have y'all go at it. That's what I'm gonna do one day. This is gonna be
Bro,
one of them.
literally, that could just be a podcast. Me and Shaq arguing about everything that we've argued about.
But hey,
That's like a solid 4 hours worth of
y'all want
content.
y'all want to hear these guys talking in circles? I got y'all.
Please no. I don't.
Hey,
I don't want to deal with it.
that's what I'm here for. But we're almost done. We got a few more things left. Definitely on the lighthearted side, and well, one of them is kinda. So,
We can skip
we'll
the last one, to be honest.
okay. Well then, we're on our last one then.
Wait. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, 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 bro. Listen, all I want to know is where people are getting these things from, bro.
Bro, me
I've never
too,
seen this many fucking milk crates in my life, dog.
bro. So,
Like, fam, I could go to the I could go to like the Horizon Milk Factory and I could not find this many milk crates, dog.
bruh,
Where are they coming from?
where are they coming from, y'all? And my thing is, I only see black people doing this. Like, bruh, I know some
I
white
seen.
folks, bruh.
I saw one white girl do it,
I
but
Bruh,
saw a Spanish
it
lady,
was
but
it was
it was in the
down
Bronx, so
it was
I don't know if that
down
counts.
in LA, so I
okay,
don't think that counts.
there we go. Look, out of the first three rows, we gotta get to the fourth, and I got one, two white people, and then, bro, out in the
Oh,
hood, bro. Where they get like? Where is he getting all these from,
Bro, I saw one in jail. How they get
they
crates
did
in
have one
jail,
in
bro?
jail. That shit was crazy.
bruh?
This shit pisses me off, dog.
Bro, they
Bruh.
had one. They had one. I saw one in like North Carolina, and like dude got to the top one, and somebody like kicked the shit out from under him. I was like, bro, at that point, one of y'all has to die. Like it doesn't matter who it is,
I'm honestly surprised
somebody
someone
gotta
hasn't died yet.
go. Somebody's gotta go at that
We'll
point.
Actually,
see.
well,
Somebody probably did, bruh.
nah, I saw someone break their leg. Someone did die at a crate challenge.
I ain't trying to see
But it was because
that.
somebody did pulled a drive by while they were doing the crate challenge, and a
Sheesh,
19-year-old girl died.
that's wild.
Yeah,
See,
it was actually kind of sad.
crate
Yeah,
crate
yeah, there you go. See right there, that thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. and I think one of them was a 19-year-old girl. That top link where 3 people shot dead.
Dang, bro.
Holy shit, that's wild.
Yeah, they have it on video. They don't have like they have the gunshots and people running. They don't have like video of like anyone actually dying. But
Okay, so don't be a shitty person. Do not shoot people over crate challenge. I don't care
well,
what the whole
that's a
situation.
crazy way to catch the ops though. Like
Bro, like what the
doing a
fuck?
great challenge.
Yo,
Like what like bro, I
man, he slid my crates, man. Almost made it. Bust him.
that's so fucked.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I did see some dude break his leg. Had that shit shaped like an L.
I
Yeah,
bet,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Like one, them
Bro,
things
have
they hurt.
bro, have you seen them like people's knees? Like there ain't no way like there isn't at least like 15 tore MCLs from
You
that
talking
shit.
about
Yeah.
knees? I'm looking at people's
I'm talking about
backs, bruh.
heads, bro. Heads,
Heads
backs,
and
necks.
backs, like, bro.
Fucking this shit up. And you know what's fucked up is like they waited till like we have no ER beds because of COVID
Right.
to decide to do this dumb shit, dog.
Bro, all these bad people out there, willy nilly. You right,
That shit is hilarious.
man.
Yeah,
It's
people
so
Nowhere.
stupid. I'm just like, bro,
and
why are
it really does piss me off that it's like oh, only black people I see doing this shit. I'm like, come on, fam. Like y'all guys out here looking crazy.
when you sent that
Bruh,
Biden shit, I started dying.
but they out there. It's the PBC
Yeah,
always
no,
talk
Biden.
about, those bag of guns in the corner. Now they got bag of milk crates, bro.
Bro,
Apparently.
they were mad at Biden last week because of Afghanistan. So he said, listen, guys, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop off some milk crates in the hood, and it's gonna take care of it.
Well, you know
I,
what?
I
Apparently
promise
it
you.
worked.
Oh, you have not heard anything about Afghanistan since this milk crate shit started.
I actually
Listen,
have.
shh, bro, go along with it. What are you doing, bro? Just go
Be,
along with it. You know what I
being
mean?
an asshole.
Just go along with it, dog.
Just like somebody that I know.
Y'all are haters, bro. Just go along with the story.
What did they say in Chappelle's show? Hate, 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 hate. But yeah, I don't know. That like it's funny to watch. I'm also just like, bro, I would never do that shit.
Every time,
I
bro.
Well,
would never
Like,
do it, but
what?
correction. 20
I hope they don't stop because it's
drunk,
very entertaining.
drunk 21-year-old me probably would have done that shit.
You 100% would have done that.
current current me would not do that shit.
I think I think I think Barry at that age would have been the funniest because he that shit would have been hilarious. Bro. That should have been hilarious.
Bro, that should have been amazing. I'd have done it just to make Barry do it. Honestly, I'd have sacrificed myself for that.
Yeah, I would not have been doing that shit. But
It'd have been worth it just to see Barry get fucked up.
I people are really just out here doing that shit for the glory too, bro. Like you're not getting anything out of
You're
this.
not getting nothing, bro.
like, like
I'm
it's
getting
either
it. So the 21-year-old me would have been like, I'm getting to see Barry in pain out of this, and it would have been worth it. But also, you shouldn't. Don't be like us. Don't hope ill will on your friends. Barry deserves it, but you know. Besides that, you should be kind to your friends.
Definitely be kind to your friends.
Unless their name is Barry and they are our friend. Then you can just say fuck Barry. Yeah, he's fuck that guy. Okay, I'm done talking shit. Sorry.
Eh, well, I think that's it for this one, guys. Unless y'all have something else.
Are we not doing don't be a shitty human being, or was that our don't be a shitty human being?
Mm.
uh,
I
do
would.
we have a shitty human being?
I was actually being a good person this week, and I was trying to relax. I was trying to bring good karma back into my life. I just got my car back, so if you don't want to be a shitty person, don't be Robert Wright. Remember that, guys. Don't be
Well,
that
here
fucker.
let's. Here's an easy one to be is don't be a shitty human being. So the people who are the insurance people for whoever the little shithead is who hit Chris's car, they essentially said that they canceled dude's insurance. But they didn't cancel it prior to, or at least they haven't showed statements that they've canceled it prior to when the car accident happened. Don't be fucking assholes like that because literally they hold by their own policy. Also, don't be OnlyFans or Shaq when he makes horrible takes. You know what? Just
Wasn't a horrible take. That's okay.
Cowboy Bebop.
I'm just gonna
It's not
say
as great as people say it is.
Is
a
horrible
lot
take,
of
Mr. Weasel.
It's
you
not.
had
It's just
me.
not as good as. I'm not
You
saying
had
it's terrible or anything. It's just not as good as people say it is. Man.
But either way, yeah,
yeah,
don't be a horrible person. Also, remember, consent is cool. There you go.
consent is the right thing to do.
Yeah, don't be out here being filthy, man.
And stay away from the ones that belong to the streets.
Always.
Born
No, well, don't stay away.
raised
Don't
by.
stay away. No, we didn't say that. Just don't bring them into your house. Leave them on the street.
That's staying away.
No, it's not. No.
Don't
It's
get
like
stabbed,
if I go
bro.
and play a game of pickup basketball, right? I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna play the game, and I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna leave the ball there. I'm not taking the outside ball inside my house, but I'm gonna still play with the ball. You know what I mean?
Correction. You know what? Be safe in these streets,
And that's it. Yeah,
because the streets will come for you.
You're right.
I
When
hope
you're
so.
18 to when you're 22.
Wait, better Shack?
What happened?
Is that better? Is that a better statement for you?
Yeah. I like that.
Okay, cool.
But
Just
yeah,
be careful who you procreate with. Is all. It really
definitely,
is, man.
definitely that. Who you lay with? Y'all boys got any plugins y'all want to talk about?
Don't follow Shack.
No, I don't have anything. I don't think.
I'm gonna make a follow
Stay
Shaq
safe.
page one day.
Stay safe.
There's gonna be a Twitter. There's gonna be a Twitter page that's literally called Follow Shack.
Follow Shaq. So
I'm down. Yo, that should be the podcast Twitter. It's just called Follow Shack.
hell yeah,
And then
yeah.
under the bio it links to fucking Shack's actual Twitter.
Like the creator.
That shit would be hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, but actually don't follow Shaq. It's trust me, it's toxic. You don't want to listen to it unless you just hate cancer or you like cancer. Anyways,
who likes cancer? Okay.
apparently people who like to follow you.
I just be out there, bro. I don't even. In all honesty, I feel like it really makes my Twitter sound a lot worse than it is. Most of the time, it's
Only
just jokes. It's just
only
jokes.
about 10%.
It's just jokes.
Yeah, about 10% worse than what it actually is.
Like 35,
I'll give you 12.
35.
Definitely 12. Anyways, um yeah,
You got anything?
yeah, so I wasn't able to stream Monday and obviously didn't stream today cuz podcast. Um but I'll probably be streaming at least 2 days this weekend, maybe, probably. So catch me at Truth 55 with two H's on Twitch. Also, I be on the Twitters and I have my own YouTube channel, which is Truth 55 Highlights. You literally just put Truth 55 in and that show will come up. And more than anything else, subscribe to the podcast. We post our podcast episodes onto YouTube before the next episode comes out. So check it out. And we have thumbnails now. Yay, thumbnails.
Whoop, whoop. So
So yeah, that's all I got.
that's all he got. Again, check out the podcast. It's up right now. Subscribe. So Jessica
Those
do it
words.
again. Yeah. Follow, subscribe, comment, all the usual stuff. It's your
And make
boy.
sure you like the video so that it goes out to more people so that we can get more subscribers so that we can do more things and maybe even do a live in person podcast where all three of us are next to each other and that way I can yell at Shaq in person for being a horrible person.
Nothing I've ever experienced before. It's all right.
Like it. Love it.
Shut up. You're not supposed to tell him that part.
So, it's always fun when we're together live.
That's true.
Always good times. Someone gets into a fight. Typically me,
Probably.
but you know.
Yeah, 100% you. But either way, yeah, guys, just check out the YouTube channel. And if you haven't followed Chris and you are listening to this,
Follow
you
me.
definitely should.
Yeah, you know, it's me. It's your boy Jet. You can follow me here and also on Instagram, Twitter. It should be all under Jet Kamikaze. So you know who it is, and you can come see me and vibe sometimes. But next time we should have this should be in 2 more weeks. So just look
Correct.
out for us on Twitch and on Twitter. We normally post about it before it happens, but it happens every 2 weeks. So come back to us again here. Well, on True 55's page in 2 weeks, and we'll be talking and chatting some more.
It's on Truth 55's thing until Shaq starts streaming
Yep.
Soon, soon.
But
very soon, like 7 years soon.
Hey, soon is a relative term. I mean, 7 years is sooner than 50 years, so soon.
accurate.
Facts.
That man said I'll do it. I'm gonna do it, but not now.
I'm gonna do it before I die. That's soon enough, right?
Shaq never does it.
Hell yeah.
But alright, y'all. Until next time, y'all come join us up. Thank y'all for coming by. Don't forget to follow the podcast. So make sure y'all drop a subscribe, drop some likes, and if you have time on your hands, give us a few views and listens. But until next time, y'all catch us there. Alright?